Hello friends, welcome back to our GNS series. Welcome to our YouTube channel Network for You. In today video we are going to discuss about EIGRP basic lab. As per our student request, I am going to do the lab in GNS3 because after CCNA we are going to do CCNP, and in CCNP we are going to use GNS3 or EVNG. As we know, all commands we cannot execute in packet tracer, so we need to learn how to use the GNS3 or EVNG. So now let's start EIGRP. So theory I already discussed in our packet tracer series. If you watch, you will get that one. But anyhow, I will write some points so you will have the idea about the theory. So EIGRP. So this is Enhanced Interior Gateway Routing Protocol, the full form for this one, and this is Cisco proprietary before, but now it is an open standard, so any router can work. Before it is only working on Cisco routers, but now it will work in all the routers. Okay, and we can say this is a classless routing protocol. It is a classless routing protocol, and if we say like metric compress with bandwidth. Let me write here. For in the EIGRP we will have the metric. We already discussed the detail in the packet tracer series. If you watch, you will have the idea, but just I will give you overview, then we will start the lab. Anyhow, we are going to discuss in detail in our CCNP series. So if you miss, we are going to cover there, because in our CCNP syllabus we have EIGRP, whereas in CCNA we don't have EIGRP, but it is good to know because in interview they are asking EIGRP also. So bandwidth compress of we can say bandwidth plus delay plus load plus MTU plus reliability. If you are confused, no problem, you watch the our packet tracer series video for EIGRP. We are going to discuss in detail there. Okay, we discuss already. And administrative distance is 90 for the EIGRP. And if you say multicast, we do for 2 to multicast address 224.0.0.10, and we have hello packets in hello packets, that is hello packet. I will write here hello packets every 5 minutes, 5 seconds, every 5 seconds. Okay, so hello packets is every 5 seconds. Conversion rate is very fast, so in this we have conversion rate very fast. Okay, and we can say it support VLSM. I will write here it support VLSM and CIDR, that is it supports the subnetting also. Okay, and it use the dual algorithm, we can say dual algorithm, and summarization can be done on every router. So this is some important point you can remember. Summarization is done in every router. Okay, summarization we can do in every router. So whenever we don't want to have more route on the router and waste the router memory, so we can do summarization to make the routes fast. We will learn the summarization also in our CCNP, and it support unequal cost loss balancing. So I will write unequal. This is just theory. We have three table in this one, that is network table. We have topology table, we have the routing table. Okay, so we have theory in this, no problem, but now our main concern to learn how we can do the lab. Okay, so now let me start the doing lab, but before doing, let me show you the syntax. Let me remove this and show you the syntax, how we will write the syntax in the EIGRP. It is simple as before we are doing. Whenever we want to do, we can write router, the command I am showing this one, router EIGRP, and then AS number we will write here, and then after that we will write network, and here network ID we can write network ID, and then we can write no auto summary as we are doing for RIP also. Okay, so now let's start the lab. So what I will do, I will take router. Let me take the router here. I have C300. Okay, let me go here and change the image. If you want to know how we can change the image, you can see here. We will go here. I will go to this option here, and you can select anything. You can select. I will select router. This image I want, so I will change this image. So now I have this. I need 4 router. Okay, so I will take 1 2 3 and one more. I will take 4 router. Okay, so here is 1, here is 2, here is 3, and here is 4. So we have 4 router. Now what I will do, I will connect this one. Let me connect. I will connect this router E0 by 0 to this router of E0 by 0. Okay, and then what I will do, I will connect from here E0 by 0 to this E0 by 0, and then from E0 by 1 to here E0 by 1, and here E0 by 2 to E0 by 2. Okay, just for you can use any interface, no problem. I am using this like this because too easy to configure like that. Okay, so you know this is an interface F0 by 0, this is F0 by 1, and this is F0 by 0, and this is F0 by 1, this is F0 by 1. Okay, so this is F0 by 2, and this is F0 by F2 by 0. This is a 4. Let me go here and show grid, and here so look little attractive. So we will have this is a EIGRP lab actually. Let me write here basic EIGRP lab. Let me move basic EIGRP lab in GNS3. Okay, so let me assign the IP address. This is a router R1. So here what I will do, I will write here this is router R1. So let me use 192.168 1 dot, or let me write, because this is R1 and here is R2, so I will write 12. You can use anything .0 slash 24. So what we will have here, I will use .1, here we will use .2. Okay, any confusion? No confusion, right? And here the IP will be .2, means same IP we will have. Let me show you 192.168.12.1 here, this interface, and this interface 12.2. Okay, and here what we will do, here we will take IP 192.168, then here if you see we have 1 here and here 3, so 13.0. I will write 13.0. I will write here, we will write .1 here 13.1, and here we have 3, so I will write 13.3. okay, so .3 will be here. Same thing here, if you see this is a router 3, this is a router 4, so we will write here, let me write here, I will write 192.168 13, or what we have here 3 and 4, so 34. This is 3 router 3, this is 4, so I am writing 34.0. okay, and here IP I will write, use here .3, here I will use .4. our wish, we can use anything. .4 here, here is .1, here is .2, here I will use .1, here I use .3, here also .3, here is .4, and here I am going to write IP, here will be, we have 192.168.24. okay, .0. why I am writing 24, where this went, okay, let me write again 192.168.1 this is 24, so I will write 24.0. okay, 24.0. so here will be .2, here will be .4. okay, so I hope you understand how I giving the IP address to this one IP. I hope you have no confusion here. Okay, so this is the IP we are going to run the in this EIGRP. If you need, we can take the switch. We can take any switch. We can take this. I will take normal switch, basic switch. Okay, and then if you want to change the color also, you can go in the configuration, name and the color console. If you need, we can change also, or keep like this whatever we have. If you want, let me change symbol also. Here we can take any symbol and write here switch. I have one switch here. Okay, so this is a one switch. If you need, we can write one switch, and we can take one let me take one PC here, and then connect this PC to this switch, and then this switch we can connect to any interface, or the lab will be lengthy because let's see. Anyhow, I will keep this here, later we will see, because if we want to verify our lab, we can verify here also. Just we need to check we are getting the routes or not, and we can ping from this router to this router and this router to this router. In this way also we can do, no need to have the switch and connect to this point. So let me remove, because if we do this one, the video will become lengthy. In this video we are going to learn only the concept, how we can configure and how we can use. So this 4 router is enough, all our connection is okay. And if you see, these are okay. This is working GNS VM, and this is the GNS application. So let me start. So I will start this all router. Okay, so all router will start now. And if you want to ideal PC, you can select auto ideal PC. It will reduce. Anyhow, I have 32 GB RAM, so no issue. But if you have low RAM, you can do this to all the router. After that you can start the console. Okay, it will take time. So if I did not do, no problem also. I have 32 GB RAM, it will no issue. But anyhow, let me do also. Depending upon your computer speed, you can do this one. Okay, so before let's discuss some comments also, how we will write. A simple way we can write router EIGRP1 and then network ID, and then we need to write no summary. Like this we can do also. Okay, so let me start this switch, this button you can press like this, then console of all this router will start. Okay, see, it is starting all the router console. Let me close this and move this down so you can see, or let me take this all select and move little up, or we can close also this. Later we can bring this. Let me close this. Later we can bring this back, no problem. So I hope you can see now this in the good way. Or let me move this here, little here, so you have a clear picture of this one, and then we will have the console here. Okay, I hope you are enjoying and you are liking this video, you love this video. Just to arrange and then get the concept, because many guys are confused. They are asking me how we can use the GNS. So this series I created, basic series how we can use GNS. Okay, so now this is a diagram and this is our console window. So now we can start doing the configuration. So if you see, this is a router R1 and router R2, router R3, router R4. So if you need router R1, I will press enter. I am inside the router R1. Now we need to assign the IP address to the interface. And from long time in our CCNA 200-301 series, we learn how we can assign the interface. So let me do that one, or if you like, I can do in the notepad also. Some guys are asking me to do in the file, what we can say, same file. But anyhow, see here, we can write in enable, then config t, like host name R1, we will give host name R1. Then we can see which interface. This is F0 by 0. So I will write interface F0 by 0. Then I will write IP address, and then what is the IP address we have here, this interface 192.168.12.1. So I will write 192.168.12.1. then we need to write subnet mask 255.255.255.0. then we need to write no shut. Okay, this is IP address for this interface, other interface, this is another interface, f2 by 0. So I will write f2/0, and then I will write IP address. What is the IP address? 192.168.13.1. So 192.168.13.1. Then subnet mask 255.255.255.0. Then we will write no shut. So this one, with this one we can assign the IP address. Let me copy and paste this one. Okay, if you have any confusion here, let me increase the font size so you can see clearly. Okay, I increase, I will make the bold. Okay, so now I think you can see this one. So let me go to this place and I will paste the configuration here. Let me paste here. Okay, so if you see here, we done the configuration. If you have confusion, we can write show IP interface brief. If you see, we assign the IP f0 by 0. This is f0 by 0 IP address 192.168.12.1. this is correct. Okay, and if you see 2 by 0, that is 192.168.13.1. this is also okay. So what I can do, I can do the EIGRP configuration. We need to write router EIGRP, and I will give number. We can use any number. I will write number 1, then I will write then we need to write network and whatever network ID. So this network ID is 192.168.12.0. How we are writing network ID? We need to write whatever we have the network part, we need to write, and wherever we have host part, we need to make 0. In our previous series, we already discussed in class C we have 3 network path, we have 1 host path. So what we can do, we can make host path as 0. So here last path is a host path. This one, if you see here, this is a host path. So what I will do, I will take this one, I will paste here, and I will make this one as a 0. Okay, so this one is done. Let me copy the same thing. I will copy the same thing and I will paste here. Let me paste here, and here you will have this one. Okay, so this second interface IP address we need to write 192.168.13.0. so we wrote the network ID, means you have this router, whatever interface is connected to this router, that interface IP address you need to write. Not only IP address, you need to write network ID of that interface. So this is the interface network ID, this one, and this one I wrote here. After this you can write no auto summary. So I will write no auto, then summary. Okay, so this configuration is okay. Let me copy and paste and show you this one also. You can go here and you can go in the global configuration mode, and then you can paste this one. Okay, I paste this one here. Okay, after that you can press enter and write show IP protocol, which protocol is running. If you see here, EIGRP1 is running, and if you see here, whatever we assign here, it is showing, and we can write show IP root. So still it is showing whatever is directly connected, because we have two interface that is directly connected, so it is showing directly connected. So we need to do same thing for the router 2, then router 3, then router 4. Okay, so we are going to do that one now one by one. So what I will do, I will go to the interface here. If you see here, I will copy this one. Let me copy from whole this one. This is for router R1. So now what I will do, I will press enter, I will put this divide, and then I will paste here. I will change. I am doing for router R2. This is R2. So I will go here, I will change R2, and I will check what is the IP address for R2. This is the interface f0 by 0. Okay, so IP address 192.168.12.2. So 12.2, I will change this to 12.2. So now this is okay, and then after that I will see this is the interface f1 by 0. So here should be f1 by 0, and if you see here 192.168.24.1, 192.168, here should be 24 dot, what is the dot 2, we need to write dot 2. So I will go here, I will write dot 2, and subnet mask will be remain same, no shut, and here we need to write this one. Okay, this one I will copy. We need to write network ID, so we will make last part as 0, and here also this interface IP I will copy and I will paste here also, and then I will make this last one as 0, and in this one also 0. So this is a configuration for the R2. So R2 configuration is ready. I will copy this R2 configuration and I will go in the R2 router. Let me go here. This is the R2 router. I will press enter here. Let me paste here. Okay, so now I paste the configuration. Everything is okay. If you see here the neighbor font, so they have the EIGRP between the R1 and R2. If you want to check, you can do Control Z and you can write show IP root. Then you will have root. See D, if you want what is D means, you can check in the description. D stands for EIGRP. So in this router, that is a router, R2 is getting the root. Which root he is getting? 192.168.13.0 means this R2 is getting the root. If any packet want to go to 192.168.13.0 means this network, this interface, R2 know that if you want to go to this interface, just send the packet to this 192.168.12.1. This is a 192.168.12.1. So R2 having the root of this one, saying that if any packet you have, forward to this interface. So in R2 we get the root, that is D means EIGRP. If you see here, this is a EIGRP. We get the root in this R2 one. Okay, if you want to go here and write here, you can write show IP root. You will have the root now here also. See, you have the D. R1 is also having 192.168.24.0. 24.0 means this network. So R1 is having the path. If any packet want to go to 192.168.24.0, please forward that to 192.168.12.2. See here 12.2. Okay, I hope you understand, right? So now we configure R1 and R2. Now we need to do R3. So what I will do, I will copy this R2 configuration again and I will go here. I will press, I will divide this one and then I will write paste here. Now I am doing for R3. So R3 means I will make this router name as R3. Okay, and then interface, what interface I have? F2 by 0. If I want to do this one, so F2 by 0 means I will make this as F2 by 0. F2 by 0, then if you see 192.168.13.0 I have, that is 192.168.13. This one should be 13. 13.3. This is 3, right? So this should be 3. Check this one. I am writing correct IP. We are in the router 3 and I am writing for this interface F2 by 0, that is 192.168.13.0. So here this is dot 3 means dot 3 here, and here if you see F1 by 0, so this is okay, F1 by 0, but IP should be 192.168.34.3. okay, 34. So here I will change this 24 to 34 dot, this should be 3. okay, and here we will change 13 and 34. So here will be 13 and here will be 34. You have any confusion or easy? See, whatever interface IP we have, we need to write that IP network ID. So network ID for this one is 192.168.13.0. So I wrote this one. Same thing here, 192.168.34.3, that is 34.0 is a network ID. So this is also configuration finished for router R3. I will copy this one also. I will go in the router R3 and I will press enter. Let me press enter and then I will paste the configuration. So we paste the configuration, no issue. If you see, we are getting the neighborship. We have the neighborship here. If you want to check, we will see show IP root. What root we are getting? We are getting 2 root. Okay, we are getting from EIGRP 2, that is 192.168.12.0. means this router is getting, if you want to go to 12.0, please forward the IP to this IP, like 192.168.13.1. okay, another route what we are getting? We are getting 192.168.24.0. so where is 24.0? This is the 24.0. so we are getting, we are here at present, we are here. So we are getting this route as well as this route, both route we are getting in this one. okay, R3 is getting the route for this path, that is path between R1 and R2 as well as R3 and R4. okay, here also. And if you see, we are getting, this is a 90 that I told AD value, that is administrative distance will be 90 in the EIGRP. So this is a 90. Okay, so now R3 configuration is finished. Now we need to do for R4. So what I will do, I will copy this whole configuration, and then I will press enter, and when I will divide this, then here I will paste the configuration. Let me make this R4. Okay, let me write this R4, then I will see here whatever IP address. If you see R4, we have 0 by 0, we have F1 by 0. So let me make this F1 by 0. If you see F1 by 0, this interface, what IP we have, 192.168.34 dot. So let me make this as 34.4. So this should be 34.4. Okay, so this one, if you see F1 by 0, this is F1 by 0, 192.168.34.4. and if you see here 0 by 0, so I will make this as 0 by 0, and here 192.124, 192.168.24 dot 4. Okay, so I will write 24.4 here. Now what I can do here, I will write 34 already there. Here I will make 24 for the network ID. So now this configuration is ready for R4. I will copy this from here. I will go to the R4. This is a router R4. Let me press enter. Here now I will paste the configuration. So all configuration is okay. See, neighbors neighborship is coming. That is neighbor is came. They discover the neighbor. Now what I will do, I will press Ctrl Z, and then I will write what I can write show IP root. So if you see, we are getting 2 here, that is 2 root to this router 4. 192.168.12.0 means I want to go, if I want to go to this network, forward the packet to 24, this one. And if you see another one, 192.168.13.0, that is if we want to go to this network, then forward the packet to this one. So we are having here all the route in our all router we are getting. So I hope this is this video is helpful to you, and if you want to check, you can write show IP. If you have confusion, write question mark, you will get whatever you can check here. Axis list, accounting, and BGP here. No, not, we will not do this one. BGP later we will do. Whatever labs we have in our CCNA, we are doing that one. Okay, so policy routes, we are going to do this all in our CCNA. If you want to check the show OSPF, show which one we are doing, EIGRP, show EIGRP, not EIGRP. Let me write the show command. If you see, we have some command to check the show EIGRP neighbor also. So let me write show IP EIGRP, then neighbor, then you will get the neighbor, whatever neighbor you have. If you see here 192.168.34.3, this is a router R4. Okay, so if you see, you are here and you are checking the neighbor. So if you see who is neighbor to you, this router is neighbor. So 192.168.34.3, so 34.3 is your neighbor, that is this is the neighbor. Another neighbor will be for router 4 is this one. So if you see 192.168.24.2, so this is another neighbor, and you are getting the interface. This is a neighbor for F0 by 1, and this is a neighbor for F0 by 0. And if you see how much time they use, and this all sequence will come. So let me go to the, or show you some more. If you want to check more detail, you can write show IP EIGRP neighbor detail. Okay, and you will get the detail also, when they started and when they have the neighborship. See here the version, whatever they are using, restarting time, this one. So you will learn this in the CCNP in the detail. Now only our purpose is how we can use the GNS3 by using GNS3, how we can do the EIGRP lab. So I am just showing you some basic commands. So how we can check. If you want to check the interface also, you can write show IP EIGRP interface, then it will show the EIGRP running interface, whatever interface, show the information about of each interface. So this interface we are having. And if you want to check topology, you can write show IP EIGRP topology, and then you will get the topology also. Okay, so I hope this video is nice or good for you. With this one you learn the basic configuration of EIGRP. See, this is a easy way to write the configuration. Just write and copy paste. So this configuration is ready. Let me copy and paste in this one only. So I will take this one here and I will paste this, so this will be helpful. Okay, so this lab is successful done. We are having the root in all the router. If you want, we can ping also. Example, if you want to ping, we are the router R1 R4. If you want to ping to the R1 this IP, okay, so we can ping also. We can verify it is working or not. I will write ping, then 192.168.12.1. I will write 12.1 this interface. I will write 12.1 and enter. So reply is coming 5 out of 5. And if you go, let me go to the router R1 and ping the router R4 192.168.24.4. so we are pinging. So all our branches, example, if we consider branch 1, branch 2, branch 2, branch 3, branch 4, all branches are communicating with each other, and they are running the internal IGP, that is interior gateway protocol. In the interior gateway protocol, they are running the EIGRP. Okay, so thank you very much for watching our video. Subscribe to our channel, share with your friend, and if you have any confusion, write in the comment. We are going to do that one also. And in this series, that is GNS series, we are going to bring all the labs in the GNS. Okay, thank you, bye.